different. Oh. Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day. We've been having such bad weather, and finally I think the ground has dried out and we've actually going to have a ride with a bit of sun. Now, something a little bit different today. My last ride was 31 miles on the Ebe. I haven't ridden my standard enduro bike since around October. I think it's about 4 months. It doesn't feel that long, but it is. It's been a long while. I've been riding regularly, but the conditions have been slop, and you know that suits an e-bike, you know, all that drag. So today, first sunny day. Many of you will recognise this bike from my earlier videos and some of the races. This is my Capra enduro bike with DVO suspension. I haven't ridden this in a very long time, so this is going to be an experience. Now, anyone that's jumped on an e-bike, you know that feeling of woof. I'm hoping I'm not going to jump on this and just have that feeling of oh. So let's go. One area I think it might be beneficial. I might find myself doing some bigger bunny hops, I hope, because obviously I'm not too bad at them on the e-bike, but it's challenging. So what I'm noticing straight away is it just feels ridiculous. It feels so light. It's obscene. Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's different. So let's try a side hop. Yeah, that's weird. A couple other things, it does feel like my bottom bracket is binding, but I'm going to go for a ride anyway. But if I get tired, that's why. Oh, this sort of stuff. So easy on this bike. So yeah, just pulled up to drop I've been doing recently on the Ebe. We'll have a go at that. It's a bit of a pedal up the hill, but obviously on the e-bike it's easy to spin around and practice a few times. So I should be landing past that stick about here. So my guess is that's about, it's over a metre. 1.1, 1.2 would be my guess. Possibly 1.5 with a bit of a pop. Let's go and have a look. So I'm going to try and clear that stick. Let's go and have a look on the bike. One difference I'm noticing straight away is just pedaling up that short hill and having a rest. Okay.
Oh, just in the there.
Probably didn't clear the stick. And I still bottomed out the fork. That's interesting. I bottomed out the score. Oh yeah! I'm coming down very back wheel. Feels like it rolls so much better. That sort of thing. I'm flying up that hill. Right. Ooh. Decent jump. Right, dropping in on the enduro. Let's see how she jumps in comparison. Oh, blimey! Oh. See if I've got the legs for it. And the answer is no. Right. Let me try square that one off a bit. Bike definitely corners a lot more differently. Definitely jumps further slower. I reckon I'm doing 12. I'd be probably 18 on the e-bike down there. It pumps you up quick, and then you just carry on building speed. That felt a lot easier with the 720s instead of the 800s. I don't yet have the same confidence in the front wheel. Could you tell me how far it was? I never looked down.
How far was it?
Did anyone see where I landed?
Somewhere around here. Pretty far. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
If you do it again, I'll tell you exactly.
Oh, I'm so stoked. I cleared this. Just popped off there, landed over there. I've not done it many times on this bike. I've struggled on the e-bike to do it. Just about cleared it on the e-bike. I haven't been off this for 4 months, it's so light. First time down, cleared it. And I actually took a really bad line on the way in, and it's so whippable and flickable, I just corrected it. I can't believe I cleared it. So far I'm loving the Capra. I'm trying to get carried away, of course. Because definitely very different. Good. Love it. It's a bit kicky at the back. That's what I'm used to. Right, on to the red. Right, this is the beginning of the first red descent. We're still in the pedally section, but this is the first bit where I sort of consider it fast and slightly downhill. Well, bike is, well, I keep my mouth shut, but so much quicker cornering and correcting like that, get offline. Seems to correct the bucking. I didn't get that corner right, or that one. Yeah, practice on this bike. Dropping into the final descent of the red, and this is going to be a good last assessment day of what it's like to go back from an e-bike. To be fair, so far I'm flipping loving it. It's more fun downhill, there's no doubt about it. But this is that, I'm probably going to crash the damn thing now. But it might be twice as fun downhill, but it's 10 times less fun uphill. So e-bikes have their place. I clearly haven't lost all my fitness, as I'm going to have done about 15 today. Can't say it's enormously different from what I was doing before I got on the e-bike. But my last e-bike ride was 30, and my last enduro ride down here I'm sure was quicker than this. So I probably lost a bit of power from not doing those extreme climbs anymore. So I'd normally be jumping that evening or like that. Right, now it's much more flickable, but it also flicks around a lot more by itself, which is, you know, a lot quicker when it does it. well, what I'm finding is a bit more likely to go offline on this. So much easier to correct it though. Just a quick hook and steer and get it all back. I've never ridden this on this bike. Let's see how it goes. Off the side rope. Oh, get the scouting going here. Went faster, it feels faster. Oh, never cleared that on the eve. Don't. Right, tuck that up. That's not why. It was still decent though. I crabbed the back up. Right, to summarise then, this bike is awesome at jumping. Awesome. The e-bike will do the same thing, but you know, a lot faster to do the same distance. But this will jump really nicely at a much slower speed. I keep hitting jumps and thinking, oh, I'm not going to clear it or not going to get anywhere. This is awesome. This bike, I love it. I've so enjoyed this ride. I've still managed to do 15.5 miles, no problem. So I haven't lost my fitness on the e-bike, or at least not completely, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'll be bringing this out whenever the trail conditions are good, for sure. The e-bike's definitely better when it's wet and it's draggy or snowy or anything like that. Yeah, I loved it. So if you've got an e-bike and you're thinking about getting a normal bike, do a bit of fitness runs, turn down that power, and you'll be fine. If you're thinking about getting an e-bike and you're thinking maybe you can't go back, well, you can. You've just got to make sure you keep your modes low and put the effort in, you know, otherwise you are going to lose your fitness, but certainly possible not to. Well, thanks for watching. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. DVO absolutely rocks, by the way. Anyone that's looking for suspension, in my opinion, they absolutely outperform any other suspension and are easiest to set up.